Okay, awesome. It's so good to see you. Wow, this is fun. This is new for me. All right, last question. I just want to make sure because I'm going to be holding cards up. Um, Seeing a screen shared. Okay, so how do we, thank you. How do I not share my screen? Oh my goodness gracious, hilarious. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. That should be working better. All right, we are with you in a safe space. Thank you, Rana. Oh my goodness, the teaching. So let me ask this. Can you hear me, see me without sharing the screen now? There you go. Okay, fantastic. It takes courage. Thank you, Gutsy Guru. Oh my God, I love you all. Yay. Yay. I can't see myself, and that's actually better. I love this. I'm actually getting to see your comments. Oh my God, this is so fun. All right. Yep. We're going to keep glasses on so I can see what you're saying. All right, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's perfect. Thank you, Brooke, Fallon. Oh my goodness. I feel like so let's just take a moment, everyone, because I'm feeling the just the essence of each of you. And my heart is like, I feel like I'm 8 years old at like a really fun birthday party. It's like a party for the world. And of course, we are celebrating this beautiful new year. And in some ways, this is for many of us in North America, this time, if you're on this side of the hemisphere, it's a time of yin, of going within, of getting quiet. So we're going to honor that and just honor your energy and mine and all of our connection, our oneness, our connection to the greater universe, to the creator. So if you take a moment with me, we're going to just connect in hand to heart. And I'm just going to ask to be led for the highest good of everybody here. And just set your intention. You can even share in the chat your intention. And it's just beautiful to be here with you. So, a couple of things I want to share. If you are watching this now, you do have the opportunity for a live intuitive message. If you're watching the replay, please do share where you're coming in from where you're joining us, because I do read and respond to all comments and would love to know more about you. Make sure if you love this kind of thing that you subscribe and you press the notify button so you'll hear when I'm doing this again. And most importantly, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here with you. My heart is so happy. So I'm just going to ask one more time to make sure, because I'm seeing a little circle spin. After you have grounded in and connected, where are you joining us from? And what is your intention for the new year? Teachings and tangents. I love that. I know who you are, Kathy. I love that. My intention is present and witness, is to be present and witness. Beautiful presence and witness. I love that. And we have Ireland in the house. I know we've got US in the house. We've got the Philippines in the house. Where else are you joining us from? Just put in the chat where we've got France in the house, right? Lauren Rose in Paris, I believe, if you're there now, Rhode Island. So just sharing, got Cambridge, Mass, creating an abundance of value and being an illuminator. So beautiful. Noel, Washington State. Nicola, balance is my theme for the year. Salt Lake City. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Catherine, hello. Iowa, Paris. And your intention is to activate. We got the Philippines. And then, of course, wherever you're joining when you watch later. So, UK, awesome, all over the world. And I know some of you I've met through Insight Timer, others through my Life Designer Coach Academy, others through different connections through the universe. I see Charlotte, I see Atlanta, Ohio. Intention is to be a full-time mermaid. Ooh, Fallon, from Atlanta to Hawaii. I just watched an awesome Netflix series about becoming a mermaid. That is amazing. I'm going to hold that for you. Patty in Nova Scotia. I love Canada. Gutsy Guru, what a great, great title. My intention is to assist my identical twin sister who is in hospice, have the best life that I can provide for her. Woo, that is powerful. That is powerful. I'm going to come back to you, Gutsy Guru, because I'm already getting a message to to pick a card for you. So I'm going to make a note here. I will just say this, that for me, this is a beautiful opportunity to connect into, we all have inner wisdom. We all have intuition. We're all connected into the divine. And for me, It's a little bit, of a this is part of my new year stepping out. For me, it's a little bit of out of the spiritual closet, a little bit, and just saying, like many of us, connect into the divine and find that when I'm in an environment like this with you, that these beautiful, light-filled messages come through me. So I am just going to do my own little connecting in and so that I can share with you what's coming through. Okay, so I'm calling in Great Creator, Mother, Father, Great Spirit of the universe to just help me and help each of us to connect in with our own inner wisdom, to be the eyes, the ears, the mouthpiece of the divine, of the great light, and to share thoughts and intuitive messages for 2024 to be your Youest You. Okay, so I want to share right away what's coming to me right away is and I love that your intention is follow your inner voice. Beautiful. Hey Sherry, hello everyone. All right, I'm going to focus in. So the Youest You, what I want to start off right away is that your Youest You, first of all, this is not something you need to achieve. Okay, I'm going to just let it. Ooh, it makes me want to cry. It's just very emotional because I know for me, as someone who is an achiever, right? I'm assuming if you're here, you're probably the achiever type. And what I'm hearing is stop, stop coming from that place of achieving. There's nothing to achieve in being your connecting to your soul self, your Youest You, your the you that is infinite, that is not just this lifetime. And of course, I'm going to say anything I share. If it doesn't resonate, please disregard, take and leave what you like, and leave the rest. This aspect of you, it does not need you to. So we get a lot into the to-do list around this time of year and the achieving, the perfectionism, the new year, new me, energy, that energy comes out, especially right now. And it can be very, it can be toxic for some of us. I know that's a strong word to use, but I'm hearing it can be toxic because it's not about achieving. It's not about having to be somebody new. It's actually, I would encourage you, and I heard this in a yoga class and it really spoke to me. It's more instead of a to do list, I want you to consider a to be list. And in that beingness is less doing, is less achieving. Actually, if you could take, I'm hearing, I don't know what the 43% is, but 43% less achieving. Like bring the achieving energy down. The real question is who are you being? Who is your Youest You? The way to get to that is in that space of when you're quiet, of being loving, of being kind, of being gracious. I'm going to weave in because I'm a big fan of A Course in Miracles, and I will be weaving in. I'm already hearing there's some things that I've been studying there. So I'm going to weave that in and I'll let you know when that comes in. One of the greatest lessons I love is that any problem that we're having, any problem you're having is a lack of love. So this idea of your Youest You, and in this year being an 8 year, 2024 adds up to 8, abundant. If you add that 8 on it, put on side, it becomes an infinity symbol. And it's a powerful year. The symbol, for the Chinese New Year, I believe the symbol is the dragon. It's power, it's abundance. Here's the thing though, what I'm going to invite you to look at and what I'm hearing is we've got to like lay the achiever side of us, the pushing, the making things happen, the forcing. Like anytime you feel like you're like, ooh, like you're putting that energy and it doesn't feel good, we've got to come back, first of all, to our emotional guidance system, the GPS that lives within you, your intuition. That will tell you immediately, are you pushing? Are you taking it in? Are you softening? Are you releasing or are you pushing? If you're pushing and achieving, that energy is more of an egoic energy. So yeah, I'm just looking to see, you are who you are. This Youest You, and I'm hearing, of course, the I am that I am, right? I am that I am that creator. We all are. We all are connected to this oneness. So you don't need to go rush to achieve anything to be your Youest You. You already are that. It's actually more like taking things away. You could think about it when you go to the dentist and they remove the plaque from your teeth. Like those teeth are already there. Hopefully you have your teeth, right? Or you've had teeth before and they remove the plaque, or you have a window and it's dirty and you remove the soot and the dirt. So that idea of like, I've got to do these things to be my best self, what I'm hearing is, can you soften more? Can you bring in more loving kindness? Can you bring in more time to be? Can you take out the achievement part of it? And can you allow yourself to reveal more of this truest Youest You, your essence? Right. So, right out of the gate, I'm hearing and sensing it's not about setting these lofty, master lists. Now, that doesn't mean you aren't going to have goals and intentions. I asked about the intentions, and I'm seeing continue to grow and serve. That's beautiful, Pamela. Anything you want to share here, please do. Whatever your intention is, um, you know, stepping into that intention, that really when you peel that back, and we were just talking about this, some of you are in my inner circle for conscious coaches, we were talking about this yesterday. It is really about who you're being, and who you're being is less to do with the to-do list and getting it right and perfect and making a certain amount of money and a certain amount of clients. And it's okay to have those goals, and we want to shift our focus this year. Actually, the power and the abundance of this 8 year. Okay, I'm like, why? So what I'm getting, the power and the abundance of this 8 year, let it come from source energy, from the divine, from our creator. Right. So, for any of you, if you've ever done spiritual work, I know I've shared about being in a 12-step group, and the whole focus is that there's a power greater than yourself. So, we're going to use that concept. There's a power greater than yourself. There's a, whatever you call it, God, the divine creator, tuning in. And part of that, my friend, is feeling that, not just getting, so it's leaving your head, it's taking that 18-inch, really important root from your head down into your heart, feeling the abundance and the power, allowing, releasing, surrendering, allowing, getting into the flow of the current so that you're not pushing and you're not hyper achieving. I'm going to look for comments. Gutsy Guru, I no longer am pushing or achieving. I'm all about loving. Beautiful. At first, I missed achieving. Now I do allow my essence and I assist my twin to experience. Beautiful. That is, you are doing it. That is exactly it. Yes, Patty, the love. So love the infinity. You love the infinity connection. Yeah. And remember that your Youest You, your soul self is infinite. We all are infinite. When we leave this body temple, we are still a beautiful light, a soul, and we move through different realms. Without getting too much into that aspect, we're in this lifetime now, right? We've chosen that, and however that resonates for you, what's most important is coming home to you, to that resonance and to the essence of who you are. Your Youest You. It's not about achieving anything. So yes, you can have goals, you can have aims, and my invitation is to come from a different route. I'm seeing like, take a different route home, take a different route to your goals, and go to why. Why is that important? Why is that important for my heart? How can I be the person that is going to be, whether it's doing something new, starting a new career, looking for that relationship, transitioning. Maybe you're a parent that's going to be starting a new chapter. Maybe your kids are moving to college. Maybe you're a coach and you're going to start your own practice. Maybe you've decided, I'm going to get healthier. Whatever it is, we want to hold it from that different space, not of achieving, not of pushing, but of love and of blending with your soul self. Um, and I'm just seeing Lauren Rose. It isn't so much a to-do list, it's a to-be list. Exactly. It's a to-be list. Noelle's intention is to release control and trust that the universe is guiding you to be your highest self. Yes. Yes, exactly. Beautiful. Love, love, love these. So I'm going to begin with some personal messages. This is so fun for me. I'm going to share with you the different cards that I'm using. And I will just share with you as insights come through. I've really asked to just allow the divine to come through. And again, take what you like, leave the rest. And if you're watching this afterwards on the replay, make sure you share your thoughts. I always respond to comments. So I'm going to use my deck. I like using my deck first. This is the You-est You intention card deck. I've written these about 6 years ago. They have my energy. I have used them a lot. I feel very connected to them. I'm also going to be using another deck that I really, really like. I don't know her personally, but I love the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. So I'm going to ask Spirit to help me really just choose which of the decks to use. And then my dear friend, I'm going to use his deck as well, Yannick Silver, who wrote the Cosmic Journey Oracle deck. If you can see that. What I do, some of you have done this with me before. I just like to ask which deck to use as I'm giving these messages. So I'm actually going to start. What is the name of my deck, Gutsy Guru? It is the You-est You intention deck. It's in my shop in my website, and I can put that in the chat. I will make sure to put that in the chat for you. Yeah, thank you for asking. So I'm actually going to start for the whole group. That's what I'm going to do. It's what I'm hearing. I'm going to pick 2 cards for everybody. And I'm going to do one from the Sacred Traveler for all of us. And then I'm going to pick a few of you. We'll start with Gutsy Guru, because that just, you lit up, and I just go by what lights up. The You-est You deck. Yes. So let me put that real quickly. And I'll just ask you to hold that intention so that you can really tune in to what those cards are, and we can all create this reading together. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and invite Divine Spirit to help me choose 2 cards that are going to be for all of us, these intentions. See which one. What I do is just look, yeah, this one is definitely lighting up, and this one is. So these will be our 2 intention cards. And oh my gosh. All right. This is so awesome. Hold on to your seats, my friends. This is just complete going to be Miracle Town. This is what happens. All right. So what did we just talk about? Makes me want to cry because I really feel like all of this beautiful light energy is just guiding this, which is the whole point. Talked about a to-be list. So what was the first card I chose? I don't know if you can see it. I can't see myself, which is awesome. But it is being. How perfect is that? So to me, when that happens, that being, when I choose a card that's really connected to what we were talking about, it's just like a beautiful reminder that we're right exactly where we're supposed to be. It's a confirmation. So this intention is being. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and listen to this. I am a powerful human being ready to allow my life to unfold with strength, ease, and grace. We often forget we are a human being and not a human doing. How can I add more time to be today? How perfect is that for everyone? That's what we were talking about, the to be list. The other thing I kept hearing is don't forget you are a spiritual being in a human body, in a human vessel. So allowing your life to unfold with strength, ease, and grace. Ease and grace are kind of that opposite energy of achieve and push and make happen. So I'm just going to invite you to really look at how can I invite more ease and grace? How can I invite more of my inner strength? And that inner strength might look like trust and faith and remembering just because you haven't done something before, just because you're in a new situation or it's challenging or you have doubt or you're scared. Go back within. Go back within to the source within you, the divine, the oneness creator that lives within each and every one of your billions of cells. So I love that. This is perfect. Being is for all of us. To be. Yes. It's so good to see everybody here. All right. And the second one, I love, 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 love this intention. This intention is probably one of the more powerful energies when we talk about emotions, the emotional scale. I'm guessing many of you listen to Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, who channels the consciousness realm of, they call themselves Abraham, or you've read, I believe it's David Hawking's, his Power versus Force. He talks about the emotional scale, as does Abraham, the emotional guidance scale. And what we know is that we're meant to have all of these emotions and to feel them and to process them. However, many of the emotions that we like love and joy and fun and pleasure and bliss, if you look at those scales, they have a frequency to them. We're all made of energy. We're all vibrating at different frequencies. The way I can feel it and see it is like we are vibrating at our own unique, beautiful pattern of energy. It probably would look like almost like a snowflake. Each snowflake is different of light and color. To me, the angelic realm, the souls that have transitioned, feel to me often at a very high frequency, like a frequency that is not at the human frequency range. And those beautiful energies, those emotions of love and passion and gratitude, compassion, those when you feel that, it's not just thinking it, those energies vibrate very high. My understanding, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that love vibrates close to, I want to say, between 600 and 700 hertz. So the card that I chose is appreciation. And it's interesting if you listen to Abraham Hicks at all, Esther, who channels Abraham, talks a lot about appreciation, about doing appreciation, rampages of appreciation. That 17 seconds is all that it takes to raise your energy and vibration, especially when you go to appreciation. It kind of like lifts you up quickly. It changes your energy. So what I'm hearing, this is so cool, and I'm feeling like a tingling. I'm just going to tell you what's happening. Let me read the intention first. Appreciation is a powerful force to focus on. I pause to appreciate all that is happening for me in my life right now. I appreciate that I'm alive, breathing, growing, and learning in my life. So, the question to ask your Youest You to ask yourself is, how can I add more time and attention to what I can appreciate in my life versus finding what's not working? What are 10 things I'm appreciating right now? Whom do I appreciate? So this is really, really important. What I am getting about appreciation, I'll show it to you. Again, I have no idea if you can see it. Um, this is we as human beings, and I know many of you because I know of many of you, worked with you, coaching in that realm, healing work, conscious coaching work. You know about the power of your perception, your focus, your aim, right? What you focus on expands. This is something I would encourage you to put appreciation or gratitude. It's like I'm seeing to write it on a post-it, on a card, put it in your calendar, like put it in your pocket. And this is your card. This is your card for the year, for a lifetime. Whenever something is going on, anything, we often go to the past, which is completely non-existent anymore, or we are in the future, which is not here yet. And as you know, obviously the only moment we have is in the present. However, because as human beings, we do a lot of learning from the past, creating the future, the best way, okay, this is what I'm saying, the best way to travel to the past, back to the past, and to travel into the future is through appreciation. So is that making sense? This is what I'm hearing. This becomes the lens. Think of it as like I put on my glasses, and my glasses have lenses that are going to be looking for appreciation. It doesn't mean we bypass how we feel. It means that we look for what we can appreciate in everything and in everyone. That is what I'm also hearing. There's a lot of shift going to be happening this year. I know I'm not an astrology expert. Some of you are, but we know that Pluto is going to be moving into Aquarius, I believe January 21st or the 25th for the next 20 years. Has a lot to do with technology. It's an air sign and changing the way we think. Appreciation, remember what you focus on expands. So to keep this at top of mind, to start training your mind to look for what can I appreciate right now? What can I appreciate from that challenging experience, from that former marriage, from that relationship that I may not be in anymore, from the job that I don't want to be in, but what can I appreciate about it anyhow? What can I appreciate about maybe there's an illness or health condition? What is it teaching you? I just did this as my thyroid is going back to normal, really looking at what I have learned. What can I appreciate from the experience? So I just wanted to share that. Yes, yes, yes. I love what you said. Yes, I'm a spiritual being in a human body, and I tune in, yes, for 17 seconds to experience appreciation. That's gorgeous. Gutsy Guru, you're like right on the mark. Exactly. These are so beautiful together. The more we're being, the more that we can feel and step into that appreciation. They go really well together. So that's for all of us. And I'm going to pick one more card for all of us, and then we're going to get into the random, well, not random, it's for me, but I'm gonna let, Source pick the few messages. Yes, January 20th, thank you, Pluto and Aquarius. Lauren Rose is an amazing, she's got astrology. All right, my dears, we're gonna do, this is, so I just shuffled these cards. This is the Sacred Traveler. This top card is the one that's lighting up. Oh, this is so gorgeous. This is, like, connected to what we just talked about. So beautiful. So I'll show it again. You have to let me know if you can even see this card. It's finding sanctuary. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. This is for all of us. I'm going to read to you what it says, and it's a brief one. I like this deck also a lot. I use it. Okay. So rest. Yeah, this is what I was saying early in the beginning of this intuitive message for you all. Rest, rejuvenate, tune into your spiritual source. It's in times of retreat and inner sanctuary that you can truly hear the voice of your soul. Exactly. Go within and find your inner refuge. Be a safe haven for others. Step forward with grace, deliberation, and thoughtfulness. Take moments for reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds can occur in the stillness of sanctuary. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. All right. So the sacred traveler wants you to know sometimes the voyager becomes travel weary. The pack becomes heavy and the journey becomes lackluster. Just put a little heart if this past year there were some moments that were really challenging for you. I know for me, I would be putting a lot of hearts in there. Um, it's in these moments that the traveler needs to step off the path and find a temple or a sanctuary to reassess and renew and to remember what is truly important in life. This gives perspective and new life strategies. Create a place of beauty in your home or in nature that feels sacred and holy, and then spend time there carefully listening to your inner voice. If you've been pushing too hard, that's what we're talking about, or struggling to keep going, this is the time to be still and nurture your internal world. Listen to the voice of spirit. Okay. Whoo. I can just tell you, this is why I love doing this. The cards just are completely supporting what I'm feeling is so important to communicate here. Um, Sanctuary. So, what I want to share about that, and I'm not going to go too deep into it because I want you are just as connected into source as I am. And my invitation is to get quiet, to find a space. Can you find a corner in your home, in your room, in nature somewhere? It's probably a little chilly for most of you. So if you can find somewhere in your room, in your home, that's for you, that's sacred, that's quiet, finding that time to go within, the meditation, giving yourself time to do sacred writing, intuitive journaling. Here's what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot shifting this year. And what's really important is you can hear your own soul and your own inner voice, your own inner wisdom, so that you know how to navigate as things shift. I don't fully know exactly what that looks like, but what I'm hearing is um, it's not going to be an issue at all. And this is the time to take refuge. Rest is so important. So instead of the pushing and the achieving, and I've got to like, get in shape and release those 20 pounds or whatever you're saying, whatever it is on your list. What I'm hearing is like lovingly, let's shift things. You can still have the intention of being your healthiest, right? But the focus is going to be on being, on resting, on going within, on with listening to your soul, trusting your intuition. This is actually something I just taught in my coaching class. We talked about intuition. How do you do that? I'll give you the quick answer. Muscle test it. Use your own body. Ask yourself a really direct, succinct question and ask your soul. Put your hand on your heart. Notice what you hear, what you see, what you feel. Ask yourself a question and Do I need more rest? Is that in my highest good? It's a great way to ask it. Are you leaning in? Are you leaning away? Our bodies are, all the wisdom is right there, right? So if you're leaning in, chances are that's something that's nurturing. So using your own inner guidance is really going to be important. And I'm just hearing this. I'm asking the question, with this rest and rejuvenate, the finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. I'm hearing, this is going to be now until at least April, right? So that's really like, that's when we start right after the spring equinox. So use the rhythm of nature, use the rhythm of where we are right now. Um, in my humble opinion, I know it was just the new year, and to me, this kind of feels like not necessarily new year energy. We are starting a new year. It feels like yin going within energy. So let's honor that. Let's honor that abundance and that power that is so so packed into the 2024 the number 8. What I'm seeing is it's like around the corner. We're going to start to tap in more into that. And interesting, I'm hearing like August. August being that middle part of August, that early part of August is Leo, which is a fire, very intense fire energy. So we want to be in concert with the energy of the universe, of the planets. So expect more of that energy to show up. It's going to be around the corner, coming closer to August and September and the rest, the second half of the year. It's not that you're not going to have energy. It's not that you're not going to have ideas and creativity. It's just what I'm hearing is be patient. Remember, time and space is as a human construct. So we go with the flow. Flow is a great word as well. All right. So I'm going to do a, a personal message for Gutsy Guru. If you're still here, just put a little heart so I know you're here. Make sure that you are present. I want to do them, some of these messages, but you have to be present so that I can feel your energy. So I'll just make sure that Gutsy Guru is still here. Put a little heart or snap. Yep, she's here. He's here. They're here. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask myself, I'm going to pull one of these cards, and I'm actually going to pull one of the other cards from the Cosmic Journey. Okay, let's see what we got for you. Okay, so I'm getting these two cards. I don't know what they are, but let's see. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so the intention cards that I picked for you, Gutsy Guru, is our gratitude. Gratitude is the first one. Hello, so good to see my friends here. Hello, Reverend Wendy Silvers. So good to see you here. Gratitude, Gutsy Guru. So gratitude, similar to appreciation, a little bit of a different energy, but very similar. Okay, so what I'm getting is you embody this. You do this already. You're very tuned in to the energy of gratitude. I'm actually getting that you are very, very tuned in. I don't know if you do light language. I don't know light language, but I'm hearing you're very connected to this golden angelic frequency. I'm getting light. Gratitude is what helps you stay buoyant. It helps you stay above the current, above the challenges. And I just saw that Nancy said this, and I want to say a quick thing. Um, I'm so glad I'm speaking to you. Notice what I'm saying. It might speak to you, even if it's for somebody else. Oftentimes, these messages, they're not just for the person, they are for the person, but they're also with the way I feel is it's communicating to you as well. If you're here, like, I believe we attract one another. So just listen in. But Gutsy Guru, gratitude helps you stay buoyant. And it's funny, I keep getting buoyant, like you on top of the water. I don't know if you live near water, if water is important to you. There's something about water. And I'm seeing like, in a life vest, you're on like you could be in very wavy water and you're sort of I just took my kids on a cruise and they had these like sponge mats that you can put on top of the water. You're like hanging on a mat. You're just going with it. Gratitude's important for you. Gratitude is like your life preserver, keeps you buoyant. That's what I'm getting. And I don't know about the light language. You'll have to let me know if that even resonates. It may not, but I'm hearing there's like an angelic thread that is looking to connect with you and to sing, to let your throat like I'm getting your throat, a lot of blue and a lot of energy to let yourself speak, sing, sing in the car, sing out loud, sing in the shower. The more you're singing, it's like I'm seeing this, like, Ariel the mermaid. It's like when she lost her voice and then she got it back. I'm seeing like you're gonna have your voice come back, and I assume that means it might mean light language. It might also mean there's some part of you that's getting your voice back. Um, Awesome. Yes. Thank you for sharing, Catherine, about light language. I don't know light language. I'm just seeing there's something about you being able to speak it. And I am hearing, I think you mentioned your sister. Okay. I don't understand what this means. So maybe you can make sense of this, but this light language, this speaking, and it could be a presence. It doesn't necessarily have to be verbal, to speak that with your sister. There's going to be an aspect of her soul that resonates with that. There are like angelic beings that are with both of you, and I'm really getting that connection um, with the light language. And the other card that I chose for you is peace. It's peace, and I sense that the work that you're doing with your sister, there's at the bottom of it, that's what I'm getting, the peace. You're on that mat, gratitude, you're on that spongy mat on the water, even if it's rough waters, you're kind of like floating. Um, I'm at peace with myself and with my life as it is right now. And in this moment, I seek peace and inner tranquility in all areas of my life today. This is beautiful. World peace starts with my inner peace. So for you, okay, this is what I'm hearing. If you've been thinking about a diet, so to speak, a diet, what I'm hearing is a diet of peace, peaceful thoughts, peaceful words. Is this thought peaceful? Is it peaceful to be in this environment for me? So that's going to be an important question for you. I don't know if that. I'm not sure if that resonates. Let's see what you said. I'm wood, horse, and water is what balances my fire, and I need to buoy. Gratitude will help me stay. Yeah, you're tapping into your angels and dancing with your twin paraplegic. Wow. Wow. Yeah, a diet of peace. That's what I keep hearing, a diet of peace. Um, I'm gonna shuffle these cards and just see what we get from the cosmic journey. My friend Yannick Silver, I've had him on my podcast. He's amazing, and I love these cards. Little shout out to him, and they're just calling to me for you. So let's see what we get. I'm gonna ask just to be guided for this one. I don't know why, so we'll just see what it has to say. All right, I'm going to turn this over. Ooh, this is gorgeous. All right. It's number 15, and it is fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Oh, I love that so much. Let me read to you. Um, as a cosmic change maker. And by the way, that is lighting the F up for all of you. Cosmic change maker. I think I should have started this whole thing saying, welcome, cosmic change makers. That is like everybody listen to this. Okay. As a cosmic change maker, you can create an impact through empowering those already making an impact, to help the helpers and support the supporters, to catalyze the catalysts. Call now to your allies of joyful abundance, your magical inner child, your spirit totems, your guardians, and your guides to awaken you to your full power and knowledge of how this can occur. Perhaps your greatest leverage may be in helping support and augment what global visionaries are already doing in the world. Imagine the ripples of impact that occur this way. So, Cosmic Catalyst, who do I know that is already making a significant impact, and how may I be of greater service to them? Cosmic checkbox, make a list of a dozen ways you can support those you have identified in the Cosmic Catalyst prompt, and then reach out to make it happen. Yeah. So love, 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 love this one. This is for all of you, by the way. This is for Gutsy Guru for sure. But I'm hearing this is for every single person. You're everyone here. And I'm getting, even if your animal is here, they're part of it, their energy. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to ask the divine what? Nancy Musso, you are next. Nancy, are you still here? Just put a little heart. Your name lit up. So I'm going with that. And I'm going to use the Sacred Rebels, the Sacred Traveler. Sorry, Sacred Rebels, a different deck. Let me make sure, Nancy, if you are still here, put a little heart, because I want to make sure you are live. And everyone just drop a heart if this is, she's there. Drop a heart if this is resonating, seriously. And if not, again, take what you like, leave the rest, as always. All right, let's see what we got here. You can just push the little heart button if you're like, yep, this is speaking to me. That cosmic change maker, that is like cosmic catalyst. That is everybody here, no question. All right, so Nancy, let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love that. I love that, Sharon, getting so much energy. That's beautiful. All right, my dear Nancy, uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. That is a fantastic card. All right. And then I'm hearing we're going to do another card for the whole group again. Yeah. And don't be surprised. I mean, I can tell you right now, this is like collectively, if you're here, this is for you too. I do feel, Nancy, okay, look beneath the surface in your life and you'll find treasure. So right away, I talked earlier about appreciation. This is exactly what this means. Look underneath. Look for what you appreciate. You will find treasure with appreciation. Bounty is awaiting you in many forms. The secret is knowing that you deserve it and you're worthy of it. Okay, that is lighting the F up. I'm going to come back to that. The secret is knowing that you deserve it and are worth it. Something that you thought was ordinary will turn out to be extraordinary. Take a second to look at the people and situation in your life. Sometimes receiving treasure is simply a matter of seeing life in a new way. The treasure was always there. You just didn't see it. So, on this journey, the traveler confronts dragons. This year is the year of dragon. So, very spot on, and overcomes obstacles. And in this process, discovers the depth of the treasure in their soul. Often, treasures is found on the most unexpected of places. Sometimes, after it seems that you faced an inner dragon, you'll find the hidden treasure. Success begets success. So as you begin to seek and find the bounty in your life, more and more towards rewards will follow. This card heralds a beautiful, prosperous, abundant time in your life. And I'm going to say it's interesting. I just realized this. This is a dragon. That is the year of the dragon right now that we're in. This does feel like it's, listen up, everyone, because it feels like it's for you as well. Um, I will say, and I'm just reading, I love getting all of your beautiful notes here. So, okay, this is for you, Nancy, and please listen to everyone with ears because it's for ears, for all the ears. But Nancy, what I'm getting is the worthiness piece. That like it lit up. Oh, it makes me want to cry. I don't even know if it's something you've struggled with. It feels like it's so it lit up. It usually lights up like gold. And now what I'm seeing are pink clouds, like holding you and holding that word. I think there's some sort of programming or really outdated belief in you that still questions your worthiness. Now, I don't know, this may not resonate. So if not, maybe it doesn't, but I'm just sensing there's like something within you still thinks doesn't believe you're worthy or that you deserve all of what we're talking about. Um, and I'm just looking to see. Yeah. Hello. Oh my God. More wonderful friends are joining. So, what I would say to you, Nancy, is to really be gentle and kind and loving with yourself. There's something about this worthiness. And the way that it's coming through to me is that it's like a completely, okay, it's, anyone see The Truman Show? You know, in The Truman Show, you like at the very end, he like thinks he's in a real world, but it's not, and he realizes he like goes into the edge of a set. It's like upside down. The world can be very upside down sometimes. So these thoughts that you might have that have to do with being not worthy, um, it's like the opposite. It's so the opposite that it's like what I'm getting, not that these angelic beings are not laughing at you, they're almost like laughing at the fact that any of us could ever think we're not worthy. It's so preposterous because you are literally an outpouring, an expression of creator, of the divine. So what I'm getting is like, okay, I'm getting a prescription pad for you, and it's saying to sit with yourself 10 minutes a day, whatever that might mean, hand on your heart and to feel whatever your essence or concept of God, of source, of creator, however you connect into that, divine mother, like really it's about feeling that connection and that lives within you. I don't know if this is resonating for you. I'm just getting like, this is really important. And these clouds, these pink clouds are kind of surrounding that word worthy. And this is the year that bounty to come to you is through just completely moving through, knowing you are, of course, worthy. And like, even what would come be after worthy is joy, is expectation of miracles, of abundance. Like, of course, that's coming to you. So I don't know if that resonates. That is, my little girl needs to know this. Absolutely. Yeah. So I really feel that is the main message for you. You're a bounty, that hidden treasure. Look, it's so beautiful. That is the dragon. I don't know if you can see it, but that dragon, and this is the year of the dragon. So dealing with those inner dragons, I'm just getting it's gonna evaporate, but to be with yourself. Remember we talked about earlier the taking sacred refuge. That was the card chosen earlier. And so continuing to do that with yourself, with your little girl, and letting her know she's loved, letting her know you see her. And what's gonna happen is I'm just hearing like reprogram that belief, that you're gonna remember, oh yeah, hello, of course I'm worthy. We all are. And what happens is we know that more for ourselves. We can know that for everybody else. So that was beautiful. I've just started sitting quietly from, oh my goodness, 11, 11, 11, 2, 2 each morning. Amazing. Continue. I'm getting the confirmation of you're exactly where you need to be. It's so beautiful. All right. We're going to do two more. I'm seeing Patty. I don't know, Patty. Patty, I'm thrilled you're here. I see that. Loving the dance of the golden candle. Yes, yes, yes. So, Patty, are you still around? I'm going to ask which cards and what comes through. So, for me, it just helps to use cards. It just confirms what I'm feeling. And I'll just share the way that the energy moves through me is the minute I start to read it, it's like all this beautiful imagery and information kind of flows through. But I'm going to remind you, please, again, you're the guru, the expert of yourself. So take what you like and leave the rest. I hope that this is helpful. Patty's here. Patty's in the house. Patty, where are you joining again? Are you in Canada, Patty? I'm not remembering. I'm just curious. Just curious. Oh, Nancy, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, reach out to me anytime if you have any questions. Would love. Okay, good to know. Patty, you, my dear, I'm going to pick one of my cards, the You-est You intention cards. All right, this is the one lighting up. This is kind of fun because I don't know you and I'm thrilled to meet you. Oh, okay, my friends. So, for those of you who've done this with me before, when a card shows up twice, it's like, listen the F up. Lean in, okay? The divine spirit is saying, this is really important. This is actually the card. Oh yeah, Nova Scotia, cool. This is the card I chose for all of us. So to me, this is saying this is really important. It's kind of like double the power and the force, and it's a beautiful intention, beautiful card. It's appreciation. All right, it's good. I'm getting already what it is for you, Patty. Appreciation is a powerful force to focus on. I pause to appreciate all that is happening for me in my life right now. I appreciate that I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm growing, and I'm learning in my life. How can I add more time and attention to what I can appreciate in my life versus finding what's not working? What are 10 things I'm appreciating right now? Whom do I appreciate? And is there someone I can share that with? Okay, so what is coming up for me immediately with you is you are you are very good at appreciation and doing that with I'm getting like others, with situations. Where there's a lacking is with yourself. There is a whole other it's interesting because I'm even getting a little bit like the last card. The abundance you're seeking, it's going to be challenging to totally experience that without the abundance of appreciation for yourself. I'm just seeing like as you do this happens, kind of um like as above so below. Like as you appreciate yourself, more comes into appreciate. but this is really, really important. I don't know exactly what it is right now. I feel like there's a challenge or something that's going on with you. Um, and you've maybe labeled it or looked at it, and appreciating like the gifts. So, okay, I'll tell you what I'm getting for you for homework. You're getting homework. You're getting spiritually led homework. Is oh no, did it freeze? Can you still hear me? I hope you can still hear me. Let me know. Um, can you still hear me, Patty? I want to make sure before I share this. Just put a heart if you can hear me. I'm not as concerned about seeing me, but I want to make sure. Okay, great. All right. So, what I'm getting, Patty, is to do an inventory, an appreciation inventory on yourself. I, there's two ways you could do this. You could literally just like an inventory, like you would go into if you were running a restaurant, you would go into the back kitchen, in the freezer, you would look at how much parsley you have and avocados and lemons and chicken and what do you have. So we want to do an inventory of what you appreciate about yourselves, your strengths. That is like step one. Step two, to make it fun, is I'm seeing take the alphabet and put something for each letter that you appreciate about yourself, right? So, anything, right? That you would take the letter A and it might be awesome listener. I'm hearing you're an awesome listener. B is beauty, beauty, for sure. I can tell, that beauty inside outside. So take the alphabet and I'm really hearing that the appreciation, what I'm seeing is it has to be directed to you. The flashlight, the mirror, like you're good at reflecting it. We want to put it back on you. I don't actually know your human design. I don't know if you do, but as I said, reflecting, I'm like, oh, I wonder if she's a reflector or projector. I'm not sure, but the energy I'm feeling for you is you're very good at giving that to others and less so with yourself. And it's very important um, to fill the lines, the energy in your body, the way that you get rooted and grounded. It's interesting now. I am seeing like your chakras energy, and it's not all filled in. It's a little bit heavier in the head. I don't feel you as filled in the bottom. Hope this makes sense. You're remembering. You're like, when you fill up a car with like gas or electricity, we got to fill you in. We got to fill you in. Again, I don't know your human design, but I can feel there's a lot of openness, like space to be filled in, and you can do that yourself. The other thing that's great for you is Reiki. Reiki is a really great, very natural and what's the word? Very calming presence, and you can do that yourself. One great way to do Reiki is putting your hand on your heart. You don't have to be certified. You could do a certification, but you don't have to be. Hand on your heart, appreciate yourself when you wake up, when you go to bed. Okay. And this could be for everybody, by the way. This could be for everyone. I hope this is helpful, Patty. I feel you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul. Oh my God. Yeah, it's, like, hard to move on. I'm, like, wanna cry. Like, the energy with me, we're just, like, honoring you. You're beautiful. And we want you to give to you. We want you to give back to you, okay? That's what I'm hearing. All right, I'm gonna do one more with Nicole. I see Nicole Lacey, in Texas. And then I'll end with a message for everybody again. I'm going to use the Cosmic Journey Oracle for the ending for all of us. And I do want to know, are you enjoying this? Let me know. This is my first time, my debut, what is the word in French? Lauren Rose, you would know it. My, whatever it is, here we are. My first time and doing this kind of thing live on YouTube. And I'm so grateful to be here with you. It's a joy. It's a gift. I love, love, love getting to be with you. And I know it's getting long and late. So I'm gonna end this soon. But what I will do is I'm so glad that this was helpful. Okay, so it's Nicole, making sure Nicole, you are here. Just put a little heart so I know you're here. I'm so glad, Patty. Awesome. Premier. There we go. Premier. Uh, okay, you are here, Nicole. All right. So I'm going to pull from my deck first. Yay, Hazel. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, Texas. Got it, got it, got it. You're in Montreal. Okay. Um, okay. Oh, I love the love. My heart is so happy. I feel like we're all like playing together. This would be like my dream. Someday we'll have to do a fun retreat where we get to do this all day together. How fun would that be? So fun. Okay. I love fun. I'm a Sagittarius. So if you're Sag like me or just like fun, I just encourage you to do what's fun. All right. Yes, Michelle, embracing it. Totally. Yes, Heidi. Thank you. All right. Okay, Nicole. Okay. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to let whatever comes through. The card that I pulled for you first is words. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. My words are creative and powerful. I choose words today that will support my highest good and of everyone I encounter. My words create my world. So, what words am I using today to create my world? What words serve and don't serve me? All right, my dear, this is what I'm getting for you is I'm seeing you with a wand. You've seen Harry Potter before, where they have the wands. And I'm just going to say my view on this. Gosh, it's so much coming quickly. So I'm trying to give you the message, but I'm a big believer that whether you look at what would be considered light and dark, that all stems back from the light, from creator, from love, all. And living in this earth plane, this dense earth plane, we have polarities. We have polarities, right? I talk about this in coaching. If you've done coaching with me or learning with me, you know this, right? Abraham Hicks talks about this a lot. When you often have a challenging time, maybe you lose your job, it gives you that impetus to desire something greater. So here's what I'm seeing for you is like I'm getting the Harry Potter, you can have like the Slytherin house, which is considered more like the darkness, the dark, and then the Gryffindor, right? I was just watching it recently over the holidays. And it's what I'm seeing is it's more like your mind, your world, the perception can feel like there's a dark cloud and I'm seeing the wand and you're standing in the middle. You actually have a whole lot more power than I think you understand or realize. And what I'm going to encourage you to do is to think about what you're speaking, both verbally, but also what you're speaking to yourself. The words you're saying are so creative. They're powerful. I just was reading about this. I didn't make this up, but the idea that, we talk about how to spell words, the idea that spell is in spelling. Our words can cast a spell, not in a witchy, weird way, although I don't mean witchy in a I don't mean it in a negative way, but we cast a spell. We create the the reality. So I'm seeing you at a crossroads. I don't know what's happening in your life right now. Um, it's very important that you reclaim your power. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, Nicole, that you reclaim your power because you have the ability to shift your perception, your experience. When you start changing what the words you're using, it's going to start your mind and your brain are going to start making like new synapses and new ways of viewing the world in your world. Okay. And it's important. I want you to observe your words, especially what you're saying to yourself. You could even like old school, get a pen and paper, get your phone. And I want you to have something you say to yourself. If it's mean or negative about yourself, maybe even somebody else, but you start with, okay, Louise Hay, I'm a big fan of hers. I grew up listening to her. I was very lucky. My mom loved her. She would say, thanks for sharing. So that could be a phrase for you when you hear something mean or nasty to yourself. Thanks for sharing. We want to cut it at the cord. Like when you start to say these things, just cut it. By almost like getting yourself out of a trance. I think there's a little bit of a trance of feeling like despair and like you're not sure that things can change and they can. So what I'm hearing is, and I have know nothing about your life, but I just can hear to say to you that first of all, this new moment is brand new. It actually doesn't matter what happened 2 seconds ago, yesterday, last night, 2 weeks. It might feel like it matters, but it actually it in the spirit time It doesn't. You can claim your power right now. Get that wand, stand and decide. Go back to the beginning of what we said. Who are you being? What's your intention? My intention is to be unconditionally loving, and that starts with me. My intention is to be in a space of forgiveness, and that starts with me. My intention is to have inner peace and to have peace. That starts with me. So I'm hearing the words. I actually am not hearing to pull another card for you. That is enough. That is enough for you. Um, Wand. Love that. Yeah. Oh, yes. Your Word is Your Wand by Florence Scovel Shinn is a beautiful book. Um, okay. Wonderful. I love being here with all of you. I'm going to do one more reading. So grateful. Thank you all, my dear friends. Some of you I know well, very well. Others we're soul friends and we get to meet today. I'm sure we've met in other lifetimes. I'm grateful we're here. I'm going to pick one more card and it's going to be from this deck, The Cosmic Journey, just because I can and it's fun. So this is for everybody. Thanks for hanging with me. I know it's been long. Let's see what we got. Okay. This is for all of us. Be very funny if it's the same one. Ah, love it. All right, number 42. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. Christy Reed, if you're still here, I'm hearing a big like, pay attention, my friend. Pay attention, everybody. Not just Christy, everybody. Pay attention. I'm going to read to you what this means. All right, 42. You are drawn to the sword of destiny. You've drawn the sword of destiny. Your legendary legacy awaits. An action that you take now may be felt for years or more. Your greatest work will stand against the endless tides of history, washing everything else away. Paradoxically, by trying to create a legacy, you might, oh, this is so good. You might nullify the likelihood it'll happen. You must dare differently. Okay, so we're getting the acronym for DARE. Discover what you are uniquely designed to do. A is activate your unique genius by proclaiming your authentic power. Hello, just said that. R, remember, remember your true mission here and why you incarnated at this time. E, evolve your deepest dream into full service for the largest collective. So ask yourself the cosmic catalyst question: what is my deepest dream for the largest collective? It's a beautiful question. And then take an assessment that provides you with insight into another facet of your inborn genius and unique ability. You can do that through Enneagram, through human design, any of those kinds of assessments. I love this card. This to me is like, I'll just say what's happening before we end is if you're here, if you're watching later, it doesn't really matter. By the way, we know that TikTok time is made up anyhow. If you're in this energy, cosmic change maker, you have a legendary legacy. Like this really feels, show it to you if you can see it. This feels like all of us, for all of us, for every if you're here, listen, this is you, okay? And what it said in there, it said what I was saying earlier. It's not your legendary legacy is not going to happen through pushing yourself, through over striving, through making things happen. We've got to stop. Just stop. When you feel pushing, when you feel exhausted, when you feel overwhelmed, and I'm not talking about that kind of edge, I'm talking about over the edge. When you feel like I am burnt out, right? Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and lay down. Stop, drop, put your hand to your heart and ask yourself, what is for my highest good right now? What do I need to know? Ask to connect to source, to spirit. You will get everything you need to know from within. This is always true. And your abundance, your great abundance for this year is going to come through what I just read. The legendary legacy you're here to leave is going to come through a very different avenue. It's not through pushing and striving. It is through being, it is through allowing, it is through rest. It's through that being list. So what I would love for you to do is to think about, who do I want to be? How do I want to, what is for my highest good and for all those I'm here to help and serve as a cosmic catalyst, a cosmic change maker. And I'm so glad we did this. I will definitely be doing this again. Let me know your thoughts. Um, and I'm going to see if there's any last message. I see Nicole wrote in, two women told me to read, I'm the word. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. I'm just reading Nicole's. So I'm really glad it resonated. I'll tell you what, I just really believe we all have this ability. It took a little bit of courage to do this today, but we all have this ability. And this for me is really a gift. I love sharing what's coming through because I feel like I'm hoping that it's been impactful. I hope that something, a nugget, something that was said or shared is going to help you with this, with your year, with your life. Um, I'm going to just see if there's anything else for me to share with you before we close. Okay, wow. So the last thing I'll share, so beautiful. I get this as an image for me all the time. It's actually how I begin my connection with spirit. And what I saw is this most gorgeous, huge, huge lotus, this beautiful, I don't know, it's like between a begonia and a lotus and a rose. It's this beautiful hot pink flowers that are in front of each of your third eye. And I'm just going to invite you to tune in to that if that resonates. That opening, if that resonates, it's the way I see it. So if that resonates, that picture, that flower for you, if you're not visual, maybe you feel it and allow spirit to connect with you. Just all we have to do is ask. We, as the Course in Miracles says, we cannot fail. Those who seek love cannot fail. If you're seeking the truth of love, of peace, you cannot fail. Wherever there's a problem, any problem, the problem is a lack of love. So I'm going to end on that note. Um, stop, stop, drop, and love. Yeah, that should be the new tagline. Well, it's been an honor. As you can see, I'm having fun, and I could do this all night. But I'm going to actually pause, and I hear my husband, and I'm going to have some dinner and ground myself. This has been such a joy. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me hang with you. And I'm praying. I'm just praying and hoping that this spoke to your soul. I am seeing the flowers in front of all of our faces in our third eyes. So I know that we are all connected. And if you're watching this later, leave comments. I will be reviewing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. It's really an honor. This whole 10,000 soulful subscribers. I'm just going to end with this. I'm being told, Julie, don't forget this. Okay. Okay. I don't like to talk about it, but I didn't know how to start this channel. Like I had no idea when I started 7 years ago, maybe. I had no idea. I mean, I was working in a corporate day job. I left my job to start a coaching business 10 years ago. I just wanted to help people and share. And I'm praying that this continues to grow. And I would just say, whatever is in your heart, do it. Do it a little scared. Connect with people that you know love you. Bring in spirit, bring in the divine. It's not, I kind of come back to it's not about me anyhow. It's about me and it's not. It's about us and it's not. We're all in this together. So I see some of my friends from Insight Timer here. I see some of my friends from all over. And I'm so grateful to be with you. And I will just leave you with this. May you remember the love that is you, that created you, that will always be you. May you speak from that place of love as often as you can, starting with yourself, and perhaps starting by looking and gazing at your soul in your eyes tonight, today, tomorrow, and just put your hand on your heart and remember not only are you worthy, you are blessed. You're a miracle, you're sacred, you're divine. And that's all I got to say. So, so much love. I am not sure when I will be live again, Gutsy Guru, but I definitely will. And I will keep you posted. Make sure just get in. I have an email list. You can sign up. I will let you all know. But my gut is maybe a monthly intuitive message feels right. So if that's the case, I'm going to like pray and meditate over it. Then I'll see you all in February. All right. Love and light to you. May you remember the beautiful light and love that's in you. Namaste. Mwah. Bye, everybody.